What's up, y'all? Exodus One, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger Ranking, the Trigger Man himself. Um, I'm going live. Y'all already know what it is. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. If you'd like to follow me on any other platforms, go to the top of the description of my YouTube. With that being said, let's get this show on the road. About to rock out. So yeah, it's one of my newbies. I just made this early on my live. Nah, it's not that. It's this right here.
to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I put money on what the weather is going to be every day on Kalshi. I check the weather app when I wake up. And really all I do is I look at what the highest temperature is going to be for the day. Then I go on Kalshi and pick up the day, shows what I think the highest temperature is going to be for the day. I'll say Kalshi 7 out of 10 times my weather prediction is. Sometimes it doesn't hit. But if you want to get paid by predicting weather on a daily basis, you can do so on Kalshi by clicking a link in my description and downloading the app and using code FLACO to get $10 in your first deposit. This confession from Jay-Z's good pal Michael Eric Dyson confirms what we've all known for years, which is Jay-Z is a despicable, diabolical hater who is spiteful and vengeful behind the scenes. And we have accused Jay-Z of doing this in the past. We have accused Jay-Z of blackballing, such as calling TMZ and asking TMZ to report a negative story of Colin Kaepernick so the world can forgive Jay-Z for signing to the NFL. Jay-Z has been a hater behind the scenes for years. But they call us crazy. They say Jay-Z is too busy to hate on anybody. He's too busy to be spiteful, vengeful. Jay-Z is like the Black Messiah. But this confession from his good friend Michael Eric Dyson has exposed Jay-Z. So this conversation starts when Michael Eric Dyson has issued multiple public statements and videos showing support for Drake during his Kendrick Lamar battle. Michael Eric Dyson was on Stephen A. Smith's podcast like last year or so, and he spoke about this Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Now, Michael Eric Dyson doesn't take away anything from Kendrick Lamar, but what he actually touches on, while still giving credit to Kendrick Lamar, is this narrative that Drake is not black enough, that Drake is not like us.
But as we sit here and talk about race, my last question to you would be race relations of a different ilk. And that is alluding to a beautiful article that you wrote in the Philadelphia Citizen that I have right in front of me. If you're looking for it, go to the PhiladelphiaCitizen.org to find this article entitled Why Kendrick versus Drake, as in Kendrick Lamar versus the one and only Drake, is a proxy war. The rap battle everyone is talking about is really about race, identity, Black/Jewish relations in this American moment. A Citizen exclusive from a best-selling author and elite public intellectual. That man would be the one I'm talking to right now. Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. What incited you to write this article that was published May 15th, you can catch it now. And what message did you want to get out there to disseminate to the masses?
See, I'm glad I'm talking to the great Stephen A. Smith, because in other fora, I've had to hold my powder and be more balanced. And so I'm pissed that Drake gets dismissed off the scene when he been Drake for 15 years. And you act like you didn't know that. Now he's not really black. Oh, he was black when he recorded more songs with Jay-Z than most of these rappers.
The irony of validating Drake's belonging into the culture by using Jay-Z, while Jay-Z himself believes that Drake is a culture vulture and he absolutely despises and hates everything about Drake.
Last time I checked, Jay-Z is real. He ain't fake. Challenging his racial identity to say he's a culture vulture when he's a black man. He's from Canada. He ain't real. Idris Elba is from the UK. People still love him on the wire. So why is it that being outside of our geography, outside of our nationality, raises suspicions about Drake? Now you can debate the war between Kendrick and Drake in terms of the quintuple entendre that Kendrick Lamar released. Kendrick Lamar is a brilliant rapper and a formidable foe, but so is Drake. And what he's done to expand the horizons of hip-hop is underestimated, even artistically, I'm saying. People, he goes into one style, and he does that, and he goes over to UK drill, and he does that, he goes over to bounce music, he does that, he goes to the Caribbean, he does this. But why are you looking at a positive as a negative? Cinco de Mayo just passed. They had a special Cinco de Mayo a celebration for Jay-Z in Cinco de Mayo, because Jay-Z has been attracted to Latino culture, Spanish, all through his music, and they had an entire program celebrating Jay-Z. Was Jay-Z a culture?
Don't forget OG Juan. Don't forget OG Juan now. His brother, his right hand now.
Come on, bro.
Juan first on his hoodies. Come on now, we all know Juan.
And Desiree Perez, his wife.
That's right.
OG Juan, and the woman who runs Here's, Rock Nation. So the point is that is Jay-Z a culture vulture? No. We have to stop this narrow, pernicious, limited viewpoint about black. Yes, have a debate about the race, have a debate about the chorus skills. But let me tell you what, as Lupe Fiasco, no slouch as a rhetorician, and one of the greatest lyricists ever, said that he would put Drake slightly above Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, just French kiss. The brother is articulately breaking down how absurd the narrative that Drake is a culture vulture is. How absurd the narrative that Drake is this outsider who's not one of us. It's absurd. Now, would I say this rooted in colorism? Probably. Like Drake being light skinned. I think definitely play into the narrative he's not one of us. Like, if Drake was the color of, I don't know, Idris Elba, and there was this narrative that he's not one of us, we would say, huh? That's like, what do you mean this dark-skinned brother ain't one of us? But because he's light-skinned, I think that plays a role in it. And again, Michael Eric Dyson is a light-skinned brother, so that may have played into his passion for this subject. Understandable. Now, I do think he's going a tad bit too far when you say that Drake is, a greater lyricist than Kendrick Lamar. I think Drake is a better artist, an overall artist. He's more diverse, has more tools than Kendrick Lamar, but a better lyricist, just pen and paper, rapping ability, I won't go that far, okay? And you won't find a bigger Drake fan than me. But the brother continues, and he lays out a great argument that I don't think anybody can really argue with. He's not even arguing who won the battle. He's not even arguing if Drake is overall better than Kendrick Lamar.
This beat I made earlier, y'all. This is something I made earlier, y'all.
Irresponsible to say Drake is not.
Hey, I hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
It's irresponsible to try to validate or put somebody's blackness in court. I don't know how anybody can have a problem with this, but one person did have a problem with his defense of Drake, and I think we all know who that person is.
That's a minority position, but it's a very powerful one. He's saying that Drake got bars, so we miss Drake because of this other madness, the distorting impact. The metrics that we evoke, his being Jewish and white and not so-called black. So was Barack Obama a mixed race person. And my dear brother, I heard, that he's a friend of both of ours. When we go on the Breakfast Club all the time, Charlemagne the God called him, he said, this half Negro. And I want to say, Charlemagne, there's a lot of half Negroes out here who have done tremendous work for African-American culture so that the the name calling, the kind of ad hominem remarks, as opposed to a full-on embrace of the rhetorical diversity and splendor that is Drake. To me, that would be a fairer fight. Then we could make an estimation of what's going on. And then that piece, of course, I also talk about this being a proxy war for other issues that are out there, and we can talk about those another time, but dealing with the war in Gaza, dealing with DEI, dealing with Black excellence, dealing with rhetorical power, dealing with education, dealing with the colorism we see in our own communities, because there's no question that light, bright, almost white was a thing, is a thing. And we have to pay attention to that. At the same time, we know that Clarence Thomas is a dark-skinned Black man. We know that Candace Owens is a brown-skinned Black woman. And they are legitimately Black. I don't contest their Blackness. It's the moral content of their identities and their public policies that I would have a difference with. So I'm arguing that to understand the power and
Jay-Z gave him a call to tell him like he disagreed. Now, I say that call was to check him about saying something positive about Drake. That call was to temperature check him. Hey, bro, we all supposed to be on the same page. We all supposed to slander Drake. You ain't get the memo? And I'm just so confused that Jay-Z is supposed to be the OG of the industry. If he's supposed to be the OG of the industry, why are you making calls picking sides? If you're not vengeful, if you don't got a vendetta, if you're not spiteful against Drake, why are you making calls to gossip about this man and to talk about, hey man, I disagree, bro. No, I don't really. Why is Jay-Z so obsessed with Drake? And Michael A. Dyson put Jay-Z on blast 100% and revealed that Jay-Z called to talk about him praising Drake so much.
some people think, well, it ain't that serious, but that's what you didn't think was that serious might be a bit more serious than you think. I could be wrong, to be sure. So I don't say it with the kind of arrogance that some of my interlocutors on the internet have suggested. And let me tell you something. A very dear and good friend of mine disagrees with me bitterly. Well, I won't say bitterly, just aggressively and vigorously. His name is Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z. Now, I don't usually talk about the conversations that Jay-Z and I have because that's between us. That's why we remain friends, because I ain't out here blabbing about what we talk about. But he hit me up and he vigorously disagreed with my particular position. He said it with dignity. He said it with respect. He articulated his ideal intelligently. I responded to him. We went back and forth for a minute, and I shared with him my essay, the 3,000 some word essay I wrote in the Philadelphia paper, where I break down what's going on between Kendrick and Drake. And he was respectful. What I love about Jay is that he's not arrogant. He's got more reason to be arrogant than anybody we talking to, including myself, on this darn internet, and yet in social media. And yet he chose to be gracious, vigorous, clear, transparent about his disagreement, but he did not get nasty and vicious with me. So the point is that I'm saying we can disagree.
Yeah, this is my beat I'm playing right here. This is my beat.
Wiser is a quote of the day app, customizable by age that shares inspirational, thought-provoking, and humorous content directly to your phone screen. We spent years carefully curating quotes from the world's most renowned and respected thinkers. Our handpicked words of wisdom are designed to help you or a loved one gain insight into navigating work, relationships, life stages, and more. All of this information could not be easier to digest. Wiser integrates seamlessly into your daily routine. Thanks to our daily...
Trapmore gang, it's time for another David update. I've got something very interesting for you guys today. So if you've watched my coverage of this before,
We already added to Trapmore Raw channel or tell about Trapmore Raw.
heard me talk about David's sordid and cursed friendship group. There's David, you've got his right-hand man, Neo. Some people have said that maybe they were boyfriends. There's been a few questionable pictures of them together that has led people to believe that. There's also the girl named Asia Collins. Some people have said maybe she wanted David, maybe she was a friend, maybe they put each other in the friend zone. It's not entirely clear, but some people have even made the suggestion that actually she knew about Celeste, the underage girl that was found in David's trunk, that maybe she was jealous of the relationship, maybe she wanted David for herself. We don't know. And then, of course, there was the other Celeste, Celeste Herrera, the decoy Celeste, as a lot of people have called her. Essentially, an older of-age lookalike of Celeste that was part of this friendship group, and a lot of people have suggested that maybe this was just a smokescreen for the relationship he was in with an underage girl named Celeste who looked quite similar. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be telling you about something really interesting that's gone down behind the scenes, because we're actually seeing a very strange phenomenon. In the case of a murder of a minor, and everybody's looking at the friendship group, nobody's been arrested yet, nobody's had any answers from David. Asia, she's left a few little hints on social media, a few little posts saying things aren't quite as they seem, let's wait for things to work out. She said that she didn't know about the underage girl. Oh, well, she's now on Reddit, basically doing a confessional, answering questions, and giving a lot of new information, and finally speaking up in a way that a lot of people thought she never would. So, before we get to that, let me just refresh your memory. So, there's been theories Steve Fisher, the private investigator that was retained by the homeowner of the property that David was living in when the deceased minor, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, rest in peace, was found in the trunk of his Tesla parked nearby. Steve, the private investigator, said he believes 2 or 3 people killed Celeste. This was a post on his Twitter or his X account. So with everything you've seen and with your own judgment, what charges do you see David getting? He said, I wish I knew the answer to that, and it worries me how long it's taking to get to the charging stage. Anything less than homicide and sex crimes against Celeste would be disheartening. I think multiple 2 or 3 people directly participated in her death. I feel several people were accessories to this crime. Each and every one of them should be charged, but I think that's wishful thinking at this stage, okay? Now, Steve said he believes 2, possibly 3 people participated in the death of Celeste. It's not confirmed by police. So Steve's not officially confirming that, but it's interesting. Steve did a lot of investigating in this case. Steve doesn't name the 3 people, but I'm pretty sure we all know the trio who he's speaking of is, and we know who the 2 is. If there's only 2 involved, the same 2 or 3 people we have suspected the whole time. TMZ reported months ago that there's at least one other suspect, if not more. I wonder who it could be. Could it be a person who had to get arrested in order to cooperate with the district attorney, does Neo? Could these 3 mystery people be the same 3 people present on the tour bus on July 29th, 2025, the day that the Tesla was parked? I believe that one is inferring that it is Asia. Person number 3 was present on the bus too, however, that person's not fully confirmed, so Fisher is unsure of her. I mean, their involvement, lol. The person 2 is extremely likely to be the last one to park the Tesla, because person 2 left the courtroom in as little as 40 minutes, meaning they pled the 5th. You do not plead the 5th unless questions you are asked put you at criminal risk. And we all know who person 1 is, the prime suspect of the case who the grand jury is for. The one who is legally facing the people of California. Who are these accessories to the crime that SF speaks of? I wonder if person 1 has a 4th friend who hangs around the mansion a lot. Perhaps someone who hangs out with person 3 a lot. Maybe person 1 has a couple of managers, maybe friends or family of person 1. It's not like anyone's refusing to testify against person 1, right? Oh wait, they are. All of this is alleged, and the only one we know actually is involved 100% is the person LAPD is trying to indict on murder charges. So some people think it's the management, some people have suggested different people, all right, they're said to be patient. People have basically been wondering who on earth it could be, but we know who they're referring to, right? So somebody claiming to be Asia, all right, David's friend, David's female friend, David's girlfriend, David's side piece. There's been a lot of jackets put on Asia Collins. Now, this is apparently confirmed, okay? This is a long post. I believe the confirmation actually did come as well, which I can show you that too. It is apparently confirmed to be her. This is another post that's going around, says Asia confirmed. Someone said on her Instagram, this is verified, hey, someone's pretending to be you on Reddit. She replied from the verified account, nope, that's me. Confirmed, right? It is actually